face, in the face, in the face, in the face. Yeah, they got some anonymous and trapped them up against walls. But the police are called and they're all eating ice cream cones. And you should know, yeah, they're bored too.
I suppose we were together for what? 11 months? And in that time I went from having nothing to having a set, an album recorded, and a tour. We worked hard at it, you know, but it seemed to come so bloody easy. The chemistry was right, I suppose. Scott was solid on the drums, Rich came up with obscure bass lines, and Nick played guitar like no one else, you know. The song seemed to sound like all the bands people liked. If they didn't like one, they seemed to like the other. Sometimes live we were a bit shambolic. Things would always break down, you know, especially at the early gigs. Everything broke down one gig, I think. But we knew by working at things, we'd improve. And as time went on, our gigs got better and better, and people started to take notice. I think when we released Run, I think people started seeing us in a different light and realised we actually had something to say, and the single did really well. It got played a lot and gave us quite a bit of exposure really, and we were really on the up.
These experiments are what you'll get when you find you can't pay the rent. They're gonna have you all moved up north and make you fast cause the family's distraught. And you can't even run. And you can't even run. And you can't
Cheers to this week.
Typical Girls, The Slits. Have you been anyway, Sparky Tops? I'm afraid I've not had a particularly good week. Got some very sad news at the end of last week that my friend and former colleague Nick Gascoigne had passed away. Some of you may have known Nick as the guitarist in Exit the Network, and prior to that he was the guitarist in Stance, which that's when I worked with him. Nick was a smashing bloke. He was very modest, very unassuming, and we're all going to miss him terribly. We're going to play a couple of tracks now in tribute to Nick.
You know, sadly there was no next week. The Vic gig was the last time we'd see Nick alive. I think Steve summed up Nick perfectly on his show. There's a real fitting tribute to a great friend. On a personal note, for Nick, I'm pleased that people now realise, apart from being a great bloke, what a fantastic original guitar player he was.
Okay, do it again, bud.
It became pretty obvious that after a few weeks, you know, we couldn't carry on as the band was, so we decided to go our own ways. Scott was already playing with Vicious Liberty anyway, and he's been recording with them, and they've been doing well, which I'm really pleased for. I hope to work with Rich as well later in the year to get the album finished, because it's important to do. And I'm moving on to other things as well. You have to do that. You know, life goes too quickly, and you've got to make the most of it.
That's not my tune. Ah! Last line I missed.
Yeah, I had a lot of offers of help from various musicians to get a band up and running, and it was all really appreciated. It's nice to know that people want to work with you, but I couldn't really get through with all the hard work and the practicing and the travelling and the months in, trying to come up with new stuff. I met Ian through work, and he used to come and see us play a lot, and he asked if I fancied doing a bit of recording, and I went around one evening and we came up with a new song called Burn Down Your Empire.
Not my tune. This uniform is creased. I'm gonna burn down your empire. Gonna burn